The Commissioner's Office is requesting the Board approve and execute the minutes for the meeting of August 6, 2019. A motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lee?
Aye. Commissioner's Office requesting the Board approve and execute the minutes for the meeting of August 13, 2019. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lee?
Aye.
Okay,
Jerry.
August 19th, for the Department of Development, Community and Economic, I approved the hiring of Tammy Mullen to the position of full-time program coordinator to be effective September 3rd at the rate of $18.24 per hour with a 1-year probationary period. This offer was contingent upon the successful completion of required pre-employment conditions.
Okay, thank you. Adrian, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, today's financials include appropriations transfers from the general fund to cover our encumbrance for NOACA dues invoices, and appropriations transfer to the Sheriff's Department for reimbursement of web checks deposited into the general fund. Supplemental D appropriations to remove funds from the Board of Elections for equipment that will not be purchased now until next year, and Commissioners miscellaneous for estimated carryover in the 2020 tax budget. Encumbrances include travel requests from the Auditor's Office to attend the Ohio Association of Public Treasurers Fall Conference, Common Police Court for the Ohio Chief Probation Officer Seminar, and the Recorder's Office for the Ohio Recorders Association Fall Conference and Fidlar Technologies Ohio User Group Meeting. Also, there's an encumbrance increase from JFS for some of their, JFS for some of their institutional placement provider contracts. Among the vouchers are $3,433.06 from DES to WS Darling Company for a drone and drone-related operational equipment. $20,348 from JFS to Junction Buick for purchase of a 2019 Jeep Compass SUV. $2,000 from JFS to Leadership Geauga County for adult tuition for Shara Schinninger. $15,882 from the Juvenile Court to Courtview Justice Solutions for the annual software maintenance. And finally, $34,584.40 from the Water Resources to GPD for engineering services for Chardon Township wastewater treatment plant and collection system.
Okay. Thank you. Any comments, questions? None? Okay. Approve the financials.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lee?
Aye.
You might as well stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next item here is for the commissioners to approve resolution 19097 to adopt an amended 2020 annual tax budget in accordance with the ORC. None of the actual accounts in the 2020 tax budget have changed. As I just did, some appropriations from this year were changed in order to provide the tax budget with an ending balance this year and a beginning balance for next year.
Mm-hmm.
We had a couple of meetings with the Budget Commission, and they would prefer us to represent the beginning balance as the beginning balance, as opposed to bringing that in as a transfers in,
Okay.
as we have done for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reason why there's always a zero is because we fully appropriate all of the available resources.
Correct. Right.
So,
Okay. Fine with that? Okay.
Yes.
Make a motion?
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Commissioner Lee?
Yes.
thank you very much.
Morning.
Morning.
Sorry to hear about your father.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Very much, yeah.
Get back into the swing of things, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the nature of the work.
Yes, yeah.
And I know Deb was going to talk to you this morning about this issue, and she asked me to tag along, so
Okay.
I am here.
Yeah, this is in regard to the Humane Society case with Bianca Marcelino. And I don't know if you're familiar with that case, it's been going on for a little while now. It had to do with the mistreatment of horses.
Yep.
And Helen and Merton represents the Humane Society on this case, and they're being drugged through the mud, shall we say that?
Pretty much. For the most part, with regard to this case, they're requesting a one-time variance on the fee cap. As the board is well aware, the board established some time ago a $500 fee cap on cases that, where the Humane Society is represented by Helen Weird. And this, as Deb indicated, this is an animal cruelty case. But with this lady, she's been particularly difficult. This is a lady, for example, who refused to accept responsibility for her actions, refused to accept any plea bargains because she intended to pursue a civil case against the Humane Society. And she in fact filed 2 separate lawsuits against the Humane Society. There was a jury trial on the animal cruelty case. She was convicted, and she's now appealing that case. It's my understanding that there are 3 appeals pending at this time, one of which I just found out about, so I haven't had a chance to check the docket on that. Helen Reardon indicated in a letter that they sent to us that the defense counsel representing this woman has been unusually and inappropriately aggressive. And for the most part, these guys had to file, Helen Reardon had to file a search warrant. There have been a multitude of filings by the defense counsel. There was a suppression hearing, which they, at the last minute canceled, that Helen Reardon had to prepare for. Again, a jury trial with multiple witnesses, multiple experts, lots of discovery that was provided by defense counsel, and they even tried to disqualify Judge Topeka in the case. So they're kind of taking the mashed potatoes approach where, they're gonna just try everything they can and see what sticks. Helen Reardon was pretty good as far as documenting the work that they did. And I looked over the bills that they provided, and as did Mr. Flays. And we think, for the most part, their hourly rate is extremely reasonable. I believe it's $40 an hour. Over the years, and I've been looking at these bills for quite some time, their rates have historically been very reasonable. And they generally, for the most part, stay under the $500 cap, and in a lot of cases well under the $500 cap. So it's not unusual to see something come down the road every once in a blue moon that requires additional work on their part. And we think, based on the circumstances of this case, that their request is more than reasonable, considering the manpower that they've expended, the time that they've expended. And also, I believe the mother, if I'm not mistaken, the mother of the defendant filed a federal lawsuit against the Humane Society, and then, so it's, yeah, this is extremely unusual. So we feel that their request is reasonable. That's for the main case, and in light of the fact that there's 3 appeals pending, we can come back before you guys, get an update from them on what they think, their fee will be on those cases, and, try to provide you with a little bit more information on that. So I guess for purposes of today, rather, we're just looking for the increase on the main case.
Okay.
And we've paid $512 on the main case right now, and pending unpaid invoices at this point are $3,623.
Okay.
And there seems to be additional invoices each month regarding that case, and also the appeals numbers are coming in right now as well, the invoices for those, so.
I think you said $88 and $68 or something like that.
Yeah, we've paid $88 on one of the appeals, well, they're joint appeal, I'm not sure what that. And then $68 on the other, and they've already added $868 on one of the appeals, so and $360 on the other, as well as $144. So we're at $504 already on one of the appeals.
And we'll see if that appeal's been resolved, and that's going to be the extent of the billing or what's going on.
Okay.
So we'll get back to you guys on that.
Okay. So do you want to read that?
The Commissioner's Office is requesting the Board approve an increase to the maximum fee to be charged per case for the prosecution of animal cruelty cases from $500 to $4,500 in regard to case number 2018 CRB 00664 State vs. Bianca Marcellino as allowed pursuant to ORC 2931.18.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much. Do we need to sign anything?
Provider, motion letter.
Okay.
The auditor's office.
Okay, Sheriff's Office. Morning. Morning. Morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Getting ready for the fair?
We're ready.
You're ready. Of course. That's it. Great. Okay, so this is regarding the used vehicle that's we're gonna sell to Morgan County?
Yeah, you recall we sold two
Right.
previous to them, and it
Yep.
actually helped us out, helped them out.
Big time, yep.
And, we're here for that approval.
Okay, very good. You wanna read,
The Sheriff's Office is requesting the Board approve and execute resolution number 19-098 declaring county property as surplus and directing its sale to Morgan County, Ohio as authorized by ORC 307.12 of a 2014 Chevy Impala.
So moved.
second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes. Very good. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Yep. Morning, Craig.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good.
Real quick, we're just
Yeah.
back up
Heat
here
program.
for the home energy assistance program. So, we're here every year for the summer, summer cooling and winter crisis program for the plan year 2020. So we're here just asking for permission to receive the administrative grant so we can operate those programs for the upcoming year.
Okay, I'll make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye. Very good.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yep. You can take care of transit?
Yeah, I got trans one. This is just an update, the first one's an update to their accounting forms, authorization forms with Joanna, and then a couple changes that are going on, so they can get bills approved and paid and do everything through the world.
Very good. Yep. So you're just changing the authorization form?
Yeah, it's just the signature
Yes,
form.
It's just accounting, we're not doing payroll, we're just doing the accounting.
Gotcha. Okay.
Need a motion?
Second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Okay, and then the next one is actually to increase their posting for the full-time transit driver from 1 to 2 positions. There's, one of the employees has, posted has stated his desire to resign, and so, bumping that up to 2 positions before we approve it.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes. So are we gonna advertise for new director there?
We actually are in the
We
middle
are.
of interviewing,
Okay.
first interviews this week, so.
Okay.
Good morning.
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 We have 2 items today, nothing major from this. First item is we're requesting to close the postings for the assistant sanitary engineer and the sanitary engineer.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Aye.
Thank you. And the next is we're requesting the board to get permission to advertise the position of electrician 1 internally for a period of 10 days in accordance with the union contract. And if no more qualified candidate is found, we will post it externally until filled.
So moved.
Second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Okay, we have some Boy Scout,
Just one today.
execute, okay, just one.
Mhm.
Commissioner's Office requesting the board approve and execute resolution number 19-099 honoring Adam Farrell for achieving Eagle Scout, the highest award of advancement bestowed upon a Boy Scout.
So,
Second?
Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Troop 101 in Auburn Township.
Okay. Is there any background on the,
His project included, he built a 30-foot bridge over a very swampy area on a hiking trail at Camp Home Dakota in the area.
good?
Outstanding.
I think there are a couple more in that troop that'll be coming. They were just wrapping up their stuff. This one came directly from his mom, so.
Very good. Okay. So other than that, we have a meeting at 1 o'clock, 1 PM, Geauga Solid Waste District, Board of Directors meeting. Are we gonna have individual meetings today with the veterans?
Yes,
Okay.
Starting at 10 o'clock.
At 10?
Yes, and I let Michelle know that Rob wasn't here today, so,
Okay.
so we'll just move. Yeah.
Back
We'll
here.
just- You can stay there now. So we'll be moving Jim's up a little bit. Your meeting. You'll be at 10:30 now, 7:11.
Okay, and then.
I can make it.
Thursday, we have a board check-in with Grace Galucci from NOACA. Is she coming here?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then, is that gonna be a board meeting, all three of us?
If you are alternates,
Mm-hmm.
are present if you don't want to be, or you can all be here. It wasn't specified.
Well, I mean, if we're all three here, we're just listening, we're not talking. Okay.
Correct.
We're not
There's no
making any
backup.
decisions.
Okay.
It's just a check-in.
Okay.
She's gonna talk to you about NOACA.
Just an informational meeting?
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
Okay. And then Friday, we do have our governance and executive committee meetings. I'll be chairing the executive committee meeting since the president's not going to be there. And then regular session on the 27th. We do have our post-audit meeting with the state auditor next Tuesday. And then the fair on Thursday, the 29th. The opening. Okay. Anything else? No? Questions? No? None? Motion to adjourn?
So move.
Yeah.